Pokemon Black 2, but I can only use Fire-type Pokemon. I picked Tepid because, Fire-type, and the first level fight, which was really just a Tackle Fest, because, well, the level fucking 5, they don't know anything else. Next up is another level fight, because they're actually kind of frequent. Another Tackle Fest, for some reason. Next up is Charon. I use Tackle and Ember to take out Pat, leaving me at low yellow health because he healed. The next up was his Lillipup. I learned Flame Charge on the way. He's technically at 10 health, Flame Charge, and Elemental took him out. Next up, I taught Magby. I named it Boober, because that's Magmar's name. Alright, next up's Roxanne. Boober? Oh my god. Was actually able to Ember coughing down. I got burned by Flame Bites, so I was able to survive. Next up is World Bait. He's a Smokescreen, but she misses 2 Vanish Shocks. I use 2 Embers. Next up, I send out Pignite to take it out. That was Roxanne. I caught Darumaka, and I named it Revolution. Just Dance, Dance, Revolution. Alright, time to fight Berg. And Berg was pretty easy. Fire Punch was out Swaddle, then Dwebble was a bit noodle tatsum, so she says I was an idiot and forgot that Pignite had rollout. Well, eventually took it out, then next up was his Leavanny. I took it out by 1 Fire Punch. Alright, time to fight Colress. It was annoying at first since he got a paralyzation because he lived on Sturdy. I was able to take him out after he healed again. Next up is Clink. I hit it with a Flame Burst, but then he hit me with Gear Grind, which brought my Magby down, so I swapped out to get out with Pignite. Next up is Elisa. Alright, so Elisa, Elisa, Volt Switch. And I just Flame Bursted most of her Pokemon as I hit with Volt Switch. And Zipstriker Volt Switch with me at 3, I took out Mulligan, and Zipstriker took out Boober with a Quick Attack. Send out Revolution, took it out with a Dig, and that was Elisa. That was kind of interesting. Alright, starting this off with a fight with Rude. Rude, the famous 7 Sage. The guy who has a Herdier and Swoobat, but they go down pretty damn easily because you have Pokemon built to counter them. Yeah, that guy. Everyone's favorite. Alright, Clay time. And well, I kind of overtrained for it because I thought I would need to, so I Hammer Arm one shot and Flare Blitz one shot the other one, then I just Lava Plumed his Sandslash. Alright, next up, I caught Volcarona. Named it Sun because it's a Sun Pokemon. Next up, I caught Litwick with a Master Ball, because what else am I going to use it for? Then next up, Skyla. She leaves off with Swoobat, I get attracted, so I switch out to Litwick, I burn it, and I use Hex to actually be able to take it out like that. Then next up, Swanna. She hits my Baconator with an Air Slash by 1 shot with Thunder Punch. And last up, Skarmory. I took it out with a few Flame Charges. I thought Sky was going to hard wall me. I'm not. Alright, I caught Growlithe because my dumbass forgot you can't get Numel in White 2. You can only get Numel in White 2. Next up is the Howl fight. I took out Vezin pretty easily. Then Samurott took out Emboar. Then I sent out Drip to take it out with the Shadow Ball. Then I took out his last Pokemon with the Shadow Ball. That's Simi Sage, not Shadow Ball, Flame Burst. Alright, then I gave up on agility. Next up is that annoying rival double battle, whatever. Where my useless teammate just used Encore twice on failing, as Emboar got ganged up on. That's fun. Oh well. Then I send out Revolution, take it out, and his first move he finally used revenge on Garbodor, which is, I guess, better late than never, I should say. You useless twat. Alright, I burned Druddigon, then I used Hex on it, but since the burn brought the rate he healed, I used 2 Shadow Balls to take it out. Next up was his Flygon. I used String Shot on it to slow it down, took me out. I used 2 superpowers with Darmanitan, but did attack lowering, Darmanitan died. Then I Chandelure, finish off the Shadow Ball. Next up is his Haxorus, he takes me out with Assurance though, unfortunately. Then I send out my Puppy, and I use 2 Outrages to take it out. Alright, time to fight this annoying Cuck Sage again. And, well, he leaves off Cryogonal. He leaves off, sets up a screen, he lives a Lava Plume because it's high-ass special defense. And then he confuses me. I use Lava Plume again. Next up, I send out Revolution against another Cryogonal. He gets confused, right? I hit myself 3 times in a row with Confusion, and he takes me out with an Ice Beam. And last up, then I send out Baconator to take it out with a Rock Smash to hit myself with Confusion once again. Last up is Weavile. Send out Boober, and then I just take it out with 2 Lava Plumes after I get burned. Alright, time to fight Marlin. I start off by burning his Caracosta, then use Hex to take it out. Next up was his Whale Lord, though, which was always fun. I used Thunder Punch. I actually paralyze it, then another Thunder Punch takes it out. Then last up is his Jellicent. Thunder Punch pushes the yellow, but he takes me out with Brine, and I use Chandelure, and Shadow Ball finishes him. My lordy. I hope you all are entertained by double battling with Zinzillion, or fighting Zinzillion, because we've been doing for a while. And with his Ice types, they're easy, but it's his teammates, and my teammate that likes to fuck me over. And I'm not gonna go over it because, honestly, we won in the end. It was just a fucking crystal fuck. I think I got confused in this fight and hit myself, like I always do, which is whatever. Alright, then the 1v1 with Zinzillion. That's fun. I have a bunch of fire types, so his ice types melted. You see, things can be fun. I think. I don't know. Leave Volcarona. I don't know why they gave him 2 Cryogonals. They could have given him like a Beartic or Vanillux. I mean, I like how Weavile's his ace. That's cool. Alright, time to fight Koros again. Remember him? Yeah, I don't either. I use Flamethrower with my Arcanine. He paralyzes me. Don't even bring the Stir, which is interesting. He full restores it. I go for Flamethrower again. Uses Volt Switch. He goes out to Magnezone. Hey, I hit with a Flamethrower. I bring that to Stir for some reason. He goes for Explosion, taking both of us out. The next up is his Batang. Then I use Drip to sweep the rest of his team. Because Drip is amazing at coverage. Now time for Ghetsis. Yeah, Ghetsis is going to be interesting. So, I lead off with Who's, and he leads off with Cofagrigus. And I crunch it. I actually lower his defense, but I get poisoned, even after my Pecha Berry, which is not fun. Then I send out Drip for Seismitoad. I hit a Will-O-Wisp, which is critical. Then I hit Hex, bring it to yellow, but it takes me out the Muddy Water. I send out Who's, and I finish it off with a Crunch. Next up is his Drapion. I decide to stay in. I go for Flare Blitz, and it takes me out the Earthquake. Next up, I send out Revolution. He hits Earthquake. I take it out with the Flare Blitz. Next, Hydreigon. Decide to stay in, go for Hammer Arm, but he outsped me. Send out Sun, a critical Silver Wind, take out Hydreigon. Next up, Electros. I just stayed in, do damage to him. It takes me with Acrobatics, and it takes me out. I send out Baconator, and I finished him off with a Flamethrower. Last up's Toxicroak, and he went down to 2 Flamethrowers. Alright, final rival fight. He leads off with Unpeasant. I lead off with Emboar. He's a Swagger, but I don't hit myself, and Thunderbush takes him out. Next up is Bouffalon, but I don't have any fight type moves, so I send out Revolution, I go for Superpower, and I nearly one-shot it, Earthquake, and takes me out. The next up is a Samurott, and I use Thunder Punch on it, leave it at 9 health, it takes me out the next Scizor. I send out Drip, I go for Shadow Ball, he uses Surf, takes out Drip, and then I use fucking that to take him out. Well, yeah, and he gave us Thunderbolt, which I taught to Magmortar. Alright, time to fight Caitlyn, Elite 4. She leads off with her Psychic type, so I start Quiver Dancing up, then I took out the 1 Silver Wind. The next up is her Sigilyph, 1 Silver Wind, one-shot it. Next up is her Gothitelle, Sigilyph, one-shot it, and that was her. Alright, Grimsley. Chantel, I meant. I lead off with Doggy to crunch it, then I Shadow Ball her Golurk after the dog goes down. Next up is Dripple, 2 Thunderbolts hit it in. Next up is a Chandelure. I tried to stay in to do something, but I couldn't. It takes it out. My Chandelure gets one-shot by her Chandelure. I send out Baconator, Head Smash, took both of them out. Next up is Grimsley. I lead off with Revolution, get faked out, then he spins my Slash. Then Superpower takes it out. Next up is Crocodile. I send out Emboar to scald it, but he takes me out of the Earthquake. Next up I send out Who's, and I use Earthquake, and I use Flamethrower to take it out. Next up is Scrafty. I use Superpower on it, and I take it out one-shot. Last up is his Bisharp. I send out Boober, then Flamethrower one-shots it. Alright, finally 4 member. Marshall. I use Flamethrower on his throat. I took it out eventually. Next up is me and Shao. I send out Drip, and I go for, well, Will-O-Wisp, but he bounces, so I miss it, and then he misses his bounces. Then I take it out with the Hex eventually. Next up is Conkeldurr. I hit it with Shadow Ball twice, leaving that red, then he heals. I use Will-O-Wisp, then I take him out with a critical Hex. Last up is Sawk. He hits me with Rock Slide, I burn it. He hits me with Rock Slide, takes me out. I send out Boomer, and a Flamethrower brings the red, and it burns, takes him out. Alright, Elite 4 Iris time, and I got luck. Let's be real, it took me a while, but I was able to set up 3 Quiver Dances, leaving Sun at very red health. And I was able to sweep her with Bug Buzz and my newly acquired Heat Wave, which lucky I one-shot Archeops, which could have been a problem. Whew. But I had so many runs this went wrong because that damn Archeops shredded my team. But hey, we won. But our hacks were still a fucking focus set. Well, that was Pokemon Black 2 with the only Fire-type Pokemon. Hope you enjoyed. And while the Hall of Fame's playing, any suggestions below, comment. If you enjoyed, like, and subscribe. Casually YouTube sell bullshit. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Whatever video that might be.